In the last few days, the world of tennis has been hit with a roller coaster of edge-gripping tournaments and first-time title wins. Oldies and vibrant newbies have met where it matters most, and world records have been challenged and changed. One of the most notable wins this season is Frances Tiafoe's 50-year first at US Open. Born to immigrant parents, Tiafoe has made history and is not yet done. Stay with me for this news and more. What are fans saying about the retirement of Serena Williams? Serena Williams recently announced that she is taking a bow from the tennis court, and fans worldwide have taken to social media platforms to celebrate their GOAT. The tennis queen, as she is fondly called, first hinted at retirement from the sport after her first win at the National Bank Open in Canada in over a year. The 23-time Grand Slam winner further confirmed the news in a farewell essay published in Vogue, where she stated that she would be leaving the world of tennis after playing the US Open, which she unfortunately lost to younger Australian player Ajla Tomljanovic. Serena first became a household name after her first win of a Grand Slam singles title at 17, becoming the first black woman to win the title. Fans loved Williams for her tenacity and go-hard persona. Undoubtedly, the 40-year-old player will be deeply missed in the world of tennis. Speaking about her decision to leave the court, Williams noted how hard it was for her to choose between her career and her family. She described her retirement as evolving into the next phase of her life. The stylish athlete said that it was time to explore a more exciting version of herself. A teary-eyed Serena bade the crowd a goodbye after her loss to Ajla Tomljanovic, but in the post-match press conference that was held afterwards, Serena kind of hinted at a possible return to the Australian Open. Well, I guess it is left to see if the feisty icon will be back for more games. Will Venus be following in her sister's footsteps? The Williams sisters have changed the world of sports as we know it. Known and admired for their resilience, the sisters have challenged the popular notion of sports being a men's thing over the years. Armed with rackets in their hands and courage in their hearts, the Williams sisters have fought through many oppositions and won many court battles. I guess it wasn't surprising then when fans began to wonder if Venus would retire like her sister, but the older Williams sister has clearly stated that she will not be retiring anytime soon. The 7-time Grand Slam title winner just recently made a comeback to the world of tennis after being away for years. She has, however, lost all 4 matches since her return. Due to her loss to Alison van Uytvanck at the US Open, some fans thought she might be playing her final tournament too, like Serena. However, the talented star sure doesn't have any plans of retiring anytime soon, as she stated in a video on her YouTube channel. After all, she only just came back, she said. Once again, the Williams sisters shows never die confidence in facing failure. The sisters also played the US Open doubles event, where they suffered a first-round defeat to Lucy Hradecka and Linda Noskova. But that doesn't stop Venus from wishing her sister well as she evolves away from tennis, stating that there will never be another Serena Williams. In any way, we are all too happy to still have one of the Williams sisters with us. Okay, it's time to get into some of the juiciest news making the rounds. A young African-American player has broken a world record, and fans are in awe. 24-year-old Frances Tiafoe has made history in the world of tennis, breaking a 50-year jinx. He is dangerously close to winning a Grand Slam title, and he has just got the support of the people. Keep watching this video to find out more about this news. What does Tiafoe's win mean for America in the world of tennis? In a defining moment that will be sealed in history forever, America's own Frances Tiafoe made a smashing win against Russian player Andrey Rublev, making Tiafoe the first American to make the last 4 of the New York Grand Slams since Andy Roddick in 2006. Tiafoe put up an outstanding performance to defeat 9th seed Rublev in the US Open quarterfinal, thus claiming for himself a spot in the semifinals. This win means that the world number 22 is the first African-American man to make the US Open semifinals since Arthur Ashe in 1972, with Tiafoe just 2 wins away from emulating the American's greatest 1968 victory. And the most interesting thing, he did this on the court named after the legendary Ashe. How cool is that? Tiafoe is definitely on something that looks like world recognition. Before battling it out with Rublev on the court, Tiafoe had earlier defeated renowned star Rafa Nadal, becoming the first man to defeat the Spaniard at a Grand Slam in 2022. After his quarterfinal win against Rublev, Tiafoe is now 2 titles away from his first ever Grand Slam title. Fans worldwide have come out to show their support for the 24-year-old player. Tiafoe has expressed his joy at his recent win and acknowledged GOAT Serena Williams and her sister Venus as his biggest inspiration in the world of tennis. How prepared is Carlos Alcaraz for the semifinals? Talk about young people doing big things. Carlos Carlos Alcaraz has been trending in the world of tennis since his most recent win. The Spanish teenager reached the US Open quarterfinals for a second successive year, defeating 2014 champion Marin Cilic in an epic contest that finished at 2:23 a.m. local time in New York. The 19-year-old had become the youngest man to make consecutive quarterfinals of the US Open in the last 70 years. It doesn't stop there. Alcaraz is on a streak as he defeats Italy's Jannik Sinner in a contest that didn't end until almost 3 a.m. in New York. Alcaraz and Sinner went to war at the Arthur Ashe Stadium, with the pulsating crowd loving every moment of the fierce contest. After 5 hours and 15 minutes, Alcaraz finally brought the game to a close by defeating the world's number 11 Sinner. The match thus became the second longest match in tournament history. Apparently, while men slept, young Alcaraz got busy making a name for himself. Top tennis champions took to Twitter to congratulate the young champion, praising his exceptional skills and youthful strength. Alcaraz is now set to play against some favorite France's Tiafoe in the men's singles semifinal match, set to hold on Friday, September 9th. But the question is, after a grueling 5-hour match with less than 48 hours to recover, how prepared is Alcaraz to face Tiafoe? I guess we're about to find out. What should fans expect in the coming contest between Alcaraz and Tiafoe? This is gonna be a tough one. Both Alcaraz and Tiafoe are brandishing determination like the racket in their hand. It is safe to say we are about to witness a historic moment if you're a loyal fan of the game. You must surely appreciate talent and skill when you see it. These qualities are what Alcaraz and Tiafoe have shown in previous games. It becomes hard to take sides, eh? How about we just focus on the stats and hope the best man wins? Keep an eye on this video, you'll learn all you need to know about the coming match and what fans are saying about it. Alcaraz will square off against France's Tiafoe in the semifinals of the US Open. Tiafoe has a record of hitting 18 acres and finishing with 46 winners plus a total of 38 unforced errors in his quarterfinal match. Although Alcaraz's serving numbers pale in comparison, he blasted 58 winners while committing 38 unforced errors. Like I said, tough one here. Moving on, while Alcaraz's well-rounded game may give Tiafoe a hard time, the two are in prime of their career and seem perfectly matched as they strive to win their first Grand Slam title. Meanwhile, another thing to note is that Tiafoe will be thoroughly rested before the semifinals come Friday. But after his over 5-hour game with Sinner, fans are concerned that Alcaraz may be fatigued. But all other factors indicate that this is going to be a competitive contest. Here's to wishing the best man wins. Finally, in light of his recent loss, is Rafael Nadal considering retirement? After his loss in 4 sets to American player Frances Tiafoe in the US Open, some fans are speculating that the 22-time Grand Slam champion might as well be planning his retirement from the sport. Speaking after his defeat, Nadal admitted that he wasn't sure when he would be returning from the court, as he would like to take time away to fix his life and, most especially, stay with his heavily pregnant wife. As expected, family is supposed to come first. However, there has been no official retirement statement from the 36-year-old player. If this will turn out to be his retirement, we just have to wait and see. And that's a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Kindly let me know your expectations for the game tomorrow. Who do you think will win the contest? I'd love to read all your comments. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.